All right, guys, just another minute. Let's see if we're live on YouTube yet. It says I'm live on YouTube. Let me just make sure really quick, guys. I just want to make sure I have all my, all my things attached. One second. Cool. We're live, guys. We are live. Let me just show my my links real quick. Testing. Okay, we're going. Let me just share this real quick. Hopefully this works, maybe. Okay, perfect. All right, now I'm just gonna post my my DLive real quick to Twitter. Just a minute. Almost ready, guys. Almost ready. Alrighty, guys. Almost ready. Almost ready. Just another minute. Cam, okay, cool. You're watching. All right, cool. So, what's up, guys? BallietBran here. In this stream, what I'm going to be showing you is how to use Uniswap. We're just going to talk a little bit about HEX, and we're kind of just going to see how this goes, all right? So let me just turn my phone over. So, so I got my brother in here. I was going to show him kind of how to do some staking and how to use your referral link if you want to share it with someone else, and just talk about some other stuff. All right, so just so everyone knows on YouTube, I am also live on DLive. Let me just show you the link real quick here. Just a minute. All right, guys, patience with me, please. Thank you very much. I'm almost ready. All right, here's the DLive that I'm gonna enter into my YouTube chat, just in case anyone wants to go over there as well. DLive, there we go. Blam. Okay, so in today's video, like I said, I'm going to show you how to use Uniswap, and that's actually what we're going to do right now. So let me just go to share screen. We'll do the entire screen. Okay. All right, now we're sharing the screen. Here's what we're going to do. So we're going to go to my Chrome tab, and then we're going to go to, I mean, you can also go to uniswap.io, but if you go to uniswap.exchange/swap, or you can do, let me show you another one. Let's see here. hexdex.win. So as you can see, if you put hexdex.win in the URL, it'll bring you automatically to Uniswap right here. And I could do it on this one, but I actually want to use the other Uniswap just because I like it. I'm just going to go to this one for the video purpose. But anyways, this right here has the actual HEX contract natively in here. So you can do Ethereum as the input, but you got to connect the wallet first. So I already have that done here. Here's what we got. So I've got the wallet connected. It's simple as having a hardware wallet like a Trezor or a Ledger, or you could use a MetaMask wallet as well to connect with it as well. Either way, you're going to need a MetaMask. To my knowledge, I'm pretty sure you're going to need a MetaMask wallet to actually interact with the Uniswap. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So you have some Ethereum or any ERC20 token for the most part. You know, I could do it with Link if I wanted as well. Looks like I still have a little bit of that. But in this video, we're going to do it in Ethereum. So put the input, and right now we'd be getting 72,062.5 HEX. So if we just even compare this to the actual adoption amplifier, we're going to go to transform over here. You can see that right now, if you put in one Ethereum, then you're going to get 54,928 HEX. So currently, it is, you know, a better deal for me to do the Uniswap, right? So we're going to get 72,000 instead of 54,000. Actually, call it 55,000 because that's, you know, 54,928. Anyways, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to hit swap. First, we can just look at what this is saying. So price impact, you know, 0.14%. That's not that big of a deal. Liquidity provider fee, 0.003 Ethereum. Still not that big of a deal. So now we're just going to swap this. Okay. Okie dokie. Confirm swap. So the MetaMask browser is going to come up now. Cool. So it's just going to ask you, you know, what your gas fee is. It's going to tell you, I should say, and then it's also going to tell you what the total actually is for the Ethereum that you're using. So the gas fee is separate from the actual input that you have of the amount that you want to trade. So we're just going to confirm. Okie dokie. So pretty much, you know, just proceed, allow once. And I like to use this on the Chrome extension just because it works better for me personally. So I'm just going to enter my password. Okay, so you can see the Nunya. Gotta love that, right? All right, so once you enter in your password, now you just got to go to the actual device itself, which is what I'm doing it from, which is just a hardware wallet. It's just a Trezor. This one's the Model T, I think, something like that. So we're just going to confirm on the device. So now it's going to be waiting for a confirmation, and we're just going to go through this live because, like I said, if you're new to HEX and you want to get it, this is probably the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. So transaction submitted. We're going to close. And then it does take a little bit of time for your actual HEX to actually show up. So if I go into the stake, sometimes you got to refresh the, okay, so confirm transaction right here. Sometimes you got to refresh the screen, guys, and let it actually do its thing, you know, let it load. So we're just going to wait just a little bit longer here. Let me, let's add this real quick here. Okay, perfect. So we can see right here, it's added it. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to go back into this and just see if anyone was posting any comments. Let me go onto the DLive real quick and see if anyone's posting comments here. Let me just message the chat real quick here. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we're on DLive too, which is badass. If anyone wants to know, I'm doing this through StreamYard. StreamYard.com is how I am streaming. All right, so let's go back real quick. So now we can see that the HEX has appeared into the account. So this is what the actual interface looks like when you go to go.hex.win. It's the actual website and smart contract that you need to interact with to perform your stakes. So this is just a separate wallet from my main one, and these are the actual stakes themselves. So I've got a myriad, multiple different days here that I've chosen to stake, and yeah, that's pretty much what I have going right now. You can see the big payday is what I'm interested in, and it's what you should be interested in too if you are, if you're a smart person and you want to invest your money into something like HEX and you want to actually stake it for what it's programmed to do, then if you are staked on the big payday that's coming up within, I think, like 6 months, something like that, then I believe it's in November actually that the big payday ends. But anyways, if you have your stake on a specific day like November 19th, then you'll receive a big payday bonus. So you can just see what's cooking in this wallet. I don't ever recommend that. I shouldn't say that I don't ever recommend, but some people have been talking about end staking and restaking for more days out, and if that's your preference, that's totally fine. But just so you know, if that's your preference. Sorry, let me mute this. One second. Let me just respond to the chat real quick here. Please give me just 1 second. Oh shit, god damn it. Wrong account. Alright, sorry about this, guys. Let me just respond to my YouTube. Cool. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to stake a little bit of HEX. Let me show you what the actual big payday looks like and kind of how that works. I know actually Crypto Coffee did a really good video regarding this, and I think everyone should actually go watch his video. I'll link it in the description too. But here's what we're going to do. We're just going to do $10,000 for example, just to see how that works. And then you can see there's a manual calendar way that you can do it. And November 19th, right there, is the big payday. So if I wanted to, and we might do it for 151 days, might as well, just to show you. So the start day 203, last full day 353, and the stake that's actually going to be in my possession with the HEX is day 354. So as you can see, the big payday, I'm putting in 10,000, 151 days, and it's going to give me, almost 20,000. So that is a pretty damn good increase. Now, you can also stake it out for longer. Say, just as an example, just to show you what it would look like. So if I have almost 20,000 for 151 days, if I did, 1,510 days, I'd be getting 32,909. So you're still getting some of that actual big payday bonus, but you're actually getting more because your actual share rate, you can see 95.972 million per HEX is the share rate, and the stake shares is also right here. So pretty much what this means is when someone end stakes early, they emergency end stake, there's going to be a penalty that they receive, just depending on how many days they served, how much actual HEX they put in, and some other contributions as well. I think the last thing is like how much actual interest that they've earned from other people's emergency end stakes. So anyways, we're just going to do it for 151 days, and we can see I'm going to have 1.038 trillion instead of 1.75 trillion shares. So this is what we're going to do, just 10,000 to November 19th. We're going to go to stake. You know what? And I'm actually going to share this on Telegram too. Just 1 second, y'all. Just 1 second. All right, just another minute. Okay, cool. So that's done. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the wait. So here's the gas fee, 60 cents that I'm going to be paying in Ethereum. We're just going to confirm. Now I might actually have to put in my... Okay, now here, my brother's in the comments. He says, Bran, am I wrong on this assumption? It's subject to change based on what people do with their HEX. Am I right? Yes. So right now we can go into some other websites that we're going to do after this that can show you like how much people have staked and then how much people actually have open that they could dump on the market. Right now I think it's about 80 and 20. 80% of it's in open liquidity, and then 20% of it's locked up. So we can see where the price is right now from that ratio. And then I think once we get closer to big payday, we're really just going to have to, sorry, let me just do this up real quick while I do my password. Once we get closer to big payday, guys, we're going to see if, more people are staked, if people are emergency unstaking and selling, or if they are emergency and staking and they are, putting out their stakes even further. So we're just going to confirm this on my Trezor. Okay, we can see that it's still loading. Cool. So, okay, now it's staked. So confirmed transaction number 43 on this wallet. So now it's going to be in pending for a little bit. I think once the actual day ends is when this stake goes into effect. So I'm pretty sure that's how that part works. But you can see the actual big payday, and if we go over here, reduces as others start new stakes. So the more people get in, the less big payday bonus you're going to have actually. So it says increases as others end their stakes. Exactly. So that's the big payday right there, and you can actually see the shares are right there. And the cool thing about this actual website, the go.hex.win website, and then the stake tab, is you can see like the principal that you put in. You can see like the small stakes right here. Anyways, it's just it's pretty interesting. And we're just gonna go to the pending one. So like I said, that one will clear up soon. But now that we've done that, guys, what else can I show you on this amazing website? So you can transfer HEX really easily if you wanted. You can see I've got a couple different transfers right there. But HEX is really cool. I mean, it's built on top of Ethereum, so it's secure. I mean, it's really fast. The actual programming of itself is all locked into the code. I mean, the code's all locked, so it's not going to be, easy to exploit per se, especially since it's had like 3 different security audits, and it's had a lot of, background testing and bug testing and things like that. So let's see here. So Ermif Noy is saying, I heard estimates of half to 1/3. So estimate approx. If you can do 50 million, 40 million, 10 million. Are you saying if I can do that many HEX? Because I don't have that much necessarily to mess around in this wallet. I mean, I've done it on other wallets, but don't know if I'm going to actually be able to answer that question right now, just as far as all the math goes. Just because sometimes math can be hard on stream. But I mean, you could see that was 10,000. So if you wanted, I think it might work if you multiplied it by 10. Just use that same estimate that you're getting for today's value at that day, the 151 days of staking, and maybe just apply that, multiply it by 10 times if you wanted it for 100,000. I mean, let's see if that works right now. So if we go to stake, so this is what it is. Let's see here. We're going to do some math live on stream. Alrighty. And then let's see. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to try. I mean, we're not actually going to do this live on stream, but we're just going to see if the numbers would actually add up. So there's 100,000. Yeah, so that's pretty much. So I mean, yeah, if you were to do 100,000 HEX, then that would be, the actual effective HEX that you would have from the longer pays better and the bigger pays better. Interesting how it does the numbers. But anyways, if you were to do 100,000 for 151 days, it would be the exact same numbers. It looks like to me at least, as the 10,000. So hopefully that answers your question, man. He says estimate share rate next January to your best estimate. Honestly, I couldn't even give an accurate estimation of share rate just because I still don't understand the whole 9 yards as far as that goes either. So sorry to not be able to answer your question there, but I'm not too sure. Maybe I want to hear other people's opinions and then and then base, my information off of their work and knowledge. So, not sure what to tell you there, my friend. All right, guys, we're going to go over some HEX stats real quick here. Just want to go back to the YouTube chat and the DLive chat and see if anyone was commenting. Okay, I will go first. I predict a share rate of 35 million after a big payday. Okay. So yeah, we're at 95.972. Yeah, 95.972 million per HEX is the share rate. That's pretty damn good, actually. Yeah, that's a pretty good guess. I mean, yeah, those are good numbers. I like your estimates right there. I'm still not going to make a guess yet, just because I kind of want to think about it a little bit more. Not necessarily on stream. I mean, 35, maybe anywhere from like 35 to 50 million, if I were to make a guess. That, just steal your number and add a little bit extra to it to give me some comfort room. All right, let's see here. Oh, cool. KMTX, Ken Tech Hex, something like that. I got to go eat with my boy for dinner for Father's Day. I will catch the replay, I promise. Oh shit, when are you gonna make me moderator? God damn, let's do that right now, my friend. And let's get this guy going too. Shit, yo, I'm sorry about this. I miss Litecoin Moses too. God damn. Let's get my bro as a moderator too. All right, so gave y'all some good stuff, some mod powers. All right, we're good there. KNTX. I'll just go with that for now as your nickname, KNTX. So anyways, yeah. So y'all are the moderators now. But yeah, we're going to go over some stats. So this stuff right here, the 131, I'll worry about another day, as far as the staking strategy. But it's pretty cool. Like HEX is one of the first cryptos that is like of its kind, as far as it being. All right, sorry, let me do that. So as far as it being like a time lock deposit, where we can see if you do 10,000, the one that I did just now. If we do the 10,000 for that many days, 151 days, it's cool that it works as it's designed to. So certificate of deposit. I know a lot of people in the traditional system can relate to. Let me go to my face real quick here. Let's just go to this real quick. Back to StreamYard. Okay, cool. All right, we're good there. Yeah, so StreamYard's quite the good platform. So as I was saying, it's cool that HEX does what it was designed to do. Let me just get this going just a little bit. I just didn't want anyone to see the keyboard, don't want anyone seeing my password. But it's cool that HEX works as it's intended to. So my grandparents, my grandpa was born in like 1930, and he gave us security, bonds, savings bonds. I was going to say security bonds, but I don't think that's actually right. But savings bonds. So he bought them for about like $25 a pop, and as they would mature, I think they're about. My brother could probably. Nice. He's still in there. Hextoshi, let me get you going here, my friend. Blam. There we go. What's up, Hextoshi? Good to see you, my friend. But anyways, it's cool that HEX does what it's intended to do. And oh yeah, the savings bond thing. So my grandpa, he gave us on our birthday and on what was it, Christmas, something like that? Yeah, Christmas and our birthday, we'd get a savings bond each year. So we got 2 a year, and then when I was 18, they pretty much stopped with the bonds, which is obviously fine, because I appreciated them doing it in the first place. But I can relate to HEX per se, because HEX is similar to that traditional market of a time deposit or a savings bond, where it ages more as you mature it. All right, let's see what this. Okay, and I can just read it on the computer. Let's see. Can't wait till the dust settles next January, as we can really use it as a CD. I agree. So the cool thing about HEX is, my brother asks, hey, Bran, I see the big payday, and how do I know that people aren't just going to dump the shit out of it? Fair question, but we can see that right now. I mean, actually, let's go back to the share screen real quick here. Cool. This is so cool, guys. I got StreamYard. I just upgraded to their like medium platform, not the high one. So this one was like $25 a month, and it's cool that I can do DLive and YouTube with that integration. I don't know if I was able to do it for free before, but just thought I'd let everyone know that that's kind of cool. That's how I'm streaming. I was gonna do this through OBS, but then I was like, man, why am I trying to complicate it? If something's not broken, don't try and fix it type deal. My brother says, yeah, the savings bonds were kind of weak, to be honest. I feel like HEX was designed to be this way, but much more rewarding. And couldn't have said it better myself, veterans. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, we're gonna go on some stats. So I think they're over here. Coinomics, something like that. Coinomics, something like that. I think that was the one that. God damn, I'm forgetting the one that the hexologist was just talking about. Shit. Anyways, we're not going to do that right now. So here's at least Coin Paprika. You can just go on their website. Let me just show you them, because I use them for the longest time, to be honest, and as you can see, I'm still using them now. But I know Hexologist has a better website that ranks HEX a lot better by the actual supply and everything like that. So we're just going to scroll down over here, and so it says HEX is 32. Now, let me just say, guys, I don't know about anyone else in the HEX community. Don't want to speak for other people, but a lot of the people that have shit talked HEX and whatnot, it's almost like they're just so ignorant to the numbers themselves and the rankings themselves. I mean, as you can see, this is just Coin Paprika, where people's favorite coin here, Bitcoin is still Big Daddy OG as far as being number one, but at least HEX is a lot better measured on this website than, say, CoinMarketCap. If we try to go over to that real quick here, CoinMarket. Let me just look at the chat. Okay, cool. So CoinMarketCap, it's honestly embarrassing where the hell HEX is on this website. I think Richard said it was like the third page, something like that. Maybe if we just type it in. Sorry about the screen lag, guys. I need to upgrade computers, get an actual desktop. But let's try and search. Man, see? It's not even working right there. And let's tell that thing to fuck off. Tell that thing to fuck off. So next 100. I think Richard said it was on like the third page. So we're just gonna, for chat's purpose, we're going to see where the hell text is. While I'm scrolling, doing this, shout out to RG3, changed out of the tank top to the salmon shirt. So, okay. So yeah, Richard was right. It is on page 3 of CoinMarketCap, ranked 202. To anyone in the community, the HEX community, that is a total slap in the face. I understand why I understand why Richard is, not very happy with CoinMarketCap and the people that run that website, because it is just a very dishonest representation as far as the way that they're measuring it. They're not measuring it how everyone else is measuring it, and what that is just causing is people to be not happy about that, and it causes people to go onto other websites. So let me just see if there are any more chats. Okay, I don't see anybody on DLive. Let me just confirm real quick here. Let's see here. Okay, cool. So yeah, it doesn't look like anybody is on DLive, but while we're here, shout out to Ryan Lopez. This lady, I'm assuming, Ash84. We got Hexalien. Oh, cool. Nice, man. Didn't even notice you're following me. I should have. Hell yeah. Let's get you guys some mod abilities, y'all. Let's do Kalarski. Yeah, there we go. Set moderator. I think his wife was saying that she wanted to do an interview, but in Spanish. But I don't speak that good of Spanish to do an interview on HEX. Wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. I'd rather do it in English, because it's already complicated enough in English, and my Spanish is not that complicated, or not that comprehensive, I should say. Not that comprehensive yet, Maybe one day I'll be that good. Anyways, let's go to some stats. Sorry, it was on Chrome. Okay, so we're just gonna kick CoinMarketCap on out of here. They're doing us no value right now. No value. Let me go back to the YouTube comments. Okay, cool. Irma says, yeah, DLive too, nice. Yeah, man, thank you. I was telling my brother that I wanted to go and stream at like 12 o'clock, and one thing leads to another, and when you're doing research, and especially this is my girlfriend's laptop, so it's a Mac, and I'm not used to Mac per se. More definitely a PC guy myself. That's just everything that I've learned was on a PC. I mean, I had a computer in my room when I was in 3rd grade, and it was actually pretty cool. But the monitor was like, no, it was actually probably bigger, because the screen was like, I don't know, whatever size this is. But the actual, if anyone, I mean, obviously, there's probably not that many viewers that are younger than me, but a lot of people can probably attest to the monitors being like this big. Or we had a TV, same age I was about in 3rd grade, where my dad had a 55-inch TV, but the actual back of it was like, if I can do a measure, maybe it's like 3 or 4 feet. Yeah, about 3 feet. 3 feet in the back. That TV was really, really heavy to move. As I got older, I definitely had to help move that TV, and that thing, I shit you not, was like 500 pounds, something like that. Maybe 300 to 500 pounds, if I were to make a guess. So yeah, we are streaming on DLive was my point. And yeah, in the stream, I try to have some topics that I talk about. I actually got a little note index card that I'm writing some notes on. So we're gonna go over some stats right now. Let's get CoinMarketCap out of here. So this was the same, in case anyone missed it when I first started. hexdex.win will lead to this URL, and it'll lead you to this landing page, and you can, automatically do your Ethereum, your Link, whatever, ERC20 token. So you don't have to natively put in the contract like I had to do here. When you go to the Uniswap like I had to do right here, you have to actually go on the website, the hex.win website, and you have to manually post it. Irma says, I still have that clutter, very heavy. Oh, shit. Thanks, man. Hextoshi, appreciate you a lot. Should have been a little bit more prepared, but anyways, him to the win. Let's go over here. So nomics.com. Okay, that's what it was. All right, let's go over here. Okay, nomics.com. So yeah, let's just stay on this website. Before we go over the statistics on, HEX.vision, we're gonna go to nomics because we can see that Coin Paprika, they like I said, they put HEX at 32, and nomics, we all got to go to nomics, guys. Let's go. Shit, god damn it. Well, let's just type in HEX right here. Okay. Thank you for the patience, guys, for for anyone staying around in the stream. Oh, hey, Ermis. Okay, I followed on DLive too. Let me make you a mod real quick here. Just a second here. Blam blam. Oh shit. Donated 1 lemon. Appreciate you, bro. Let's see here. Cool. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this over here. Patience with me, guys. Patience, please. Should really not be that hard for me to find, to be finding their markets here. All right, we're doing this together, guys. 1 second here. Oh shit, I just had to scroll down more. Okay. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. So we got, for everyone's record here, so we got 32 on CoinPaprika.com, and on CoinMarketCap it was 202. I should have kept that up, but CoinMarketCap. And then on Nomics.com, we got rank number 23. Yeah, just scroll down from the home page. Man, should have been a little bit more prepared, but that's what we're doing. We're learning live on the stream. So we're gonna go over here. The price, it's 0.003175. So once we get to a penny, once we get to a penny from here, then as not hexologist, Good Texture, as he was saying, he thinks it's not gonna ever go back once we hit a penny. So that's pretty cool to hear from him. I know we can go look at the chart too and see where we're at. But anyways, also something that was kind of funny was with Good Texture, the way that he came up with his name. I was wondering the same thing, like, oh man, wonder where that comes from, Good Texture. Like, anyways, he said it was from like a Cookie Monster, that he was saying that the cookie had like good texture, and I just thought that was kind of funny. So shout out to Good Texture. Okay, so we're gonna go into a little bit more of like some hex stats. Hex.vision is a good one. Let's see. There's some other good ones too. That we'll look at some other good ones real quick here. But at least on Hex.vision, yeah, dashboard is what I meant to go to. Let's see here. So guys, this website right here, Hex.vision, really a good website. Oh, nice. KNTX, he's still in here. Hey, good on you. Happy Father's Day to you, man. And I should have actually started with this, but happy Father's Day to everyone that's out there as well. And appreciate all the, dads out there that, raise their kids properly and that don't abandon them. So that's always good. Let's see. But yeah, Uniswap.vision. There's Hex.vision. There's a couple other ones that I'll try and cover as well. So thanks, man. Thank you as well. This is what makes the world go round. So, anyways, we're gonna go over some stuff over here. Okay, catch you on the replay. Yeah, sounds good, KNTX. Glad you requested to be the moderator, because I should have. I'm glad that reminded me to go back to the comments and get you as a moderator. So, got everyone on DLive as a moderator, and same thing with YouTube. So, same thing as the Telegram, where there's just a Hex one, and then there's just the Hex Bear or Hex Bad, something like that. It's one of the two. I think it's important to promote Hex and not be irrational and completely bearish when it comes to like the comments and stuff like that. So what I mean to say is, like, it's nice that I have moderators, because if someone's just like, Hex is a scam, stuff like that, then we can address it, but those people are usually just trolls. So don't pay them any attention. Let's see here. So we're going to go through. So like I said, if you were to do Hex through the adoption amplifier on this website right here, go.hex.wind, then 54,927. So you can see that the Uniswap price was a lot better, as we already went over. Anyways, let's just do, so 71,000 versus the 55,000, call it. Anyways, so this is the adoption amplifier. And guys, honestly, there's some more good Hex websites that I'm just blanking on right now that I kind of want to spend just 1 second looking into, because I have them saved on my phone. What was it, Hex.live maybe? That's what it was. Yeah, this is the other website that I wanted to go to. Alright, so we're all on the same page. We're good. Let's go back to YouTube comments. Cool. Yeah, just want to say thank you, KNTX, for coming over, and same for everyone else in the chat. Hextoshi, Noi. Okay, ignore that. Sorry, that's notification that just went off. But anyways, yeah, thanks for everyone in the chat. Appreciate all the people that are supporting the stream. Really appreciate that, because without you guys, this would be, useless for the most part. There's got to be, we got to reach out to more people that may be interested in, in putting their money in like a time deposit and getting more back. So yeah, this website right here, hex.live. Let's just go through some of this stuff right quick. So yeah, hex.live is a really good website. You can see it compares the adoption amplifier versus the Uniswap price. God damn it, dude. Sorry about these notifications, guys. Next stream I'll be a little bit more prepared as far as that goes, but you can see the circulating supply. Yeah, like I said, about 80-20. It's like a perfect Pareto's rule and law. Terry White, let's get you as a mod, my friend. Thank you. Appreciated. 1 second here. I appreciated this advice. Thank you. Yeah, obviously, I recommend everyone does their own research and looks into everything themselves, and don't necessarily just take one person's word for everything per se. Always verify the information that you're hearing, because this isn't financial advice. this is just kind of me as a HEX supporter from about day 1 and day 2. You know, just sharing some of my I don't know, just trying to contribute a little bit to the Ryan, let's get you as a mod. Trying to contribute to the HEX community. So got so many notifications on my phone that I need to just look at the screen. All right, so let's go back to what we were talking about. So you know, 20% of it's locked right now. Let's just call that roughly, and then 80% is circulating. So I mean, we can see with the stats that we have. You know, I remember, yeah, when HEX was just way down on the rankings, and we're just going, you know, climbing like a ladder almost. You know, climbing very quickly. It's cool to see that a project that is, you know, programmed and coded properly can, you know, can really do a lot of good, as we're seeing. I mean, holy shit, can you believe what we've done already? You know, what the hell? I thought okay, cool. So yeah, you guys are moderators. So anyways, it's really cool what we've done already, and if you averaged in, which I definitely did, then if you average like towards the beginning, and even right now, if you're averaging, sorry about this, guys. Let me just remove this shit from the dock. Sorry about this. Like I said, I don't use a Mac, so you know, I just want to even do this, remove that shit, and remove that. You know, the less you have, the better, right? You can always go back into it via the applications. So anyways, yeah, guys, it's an amazing project. I've been in crypto since early. I mean, maybe it was as late as like December 2016, but it was between like December 2016 and January 2017 that I bought a little bit of Bitcoin, and it's actually through the Circle app, and it just automatically converted US dollar to Bitcoin at the time. And then, you know, a lot of websites at that time, not a lot, but I mean a decent amount were accepting Bitcoin as a payment method. So sometimes, you know, people would use it on like Amazon links. I think you'd get like a 5% discount and stuff if you use that stuff. But I use it for you know, something else. So anyways, the point was that, you know, HEX is a really cool project, and I've been around since day 1 and been following Richard actually for almost that long too. I mean, maybe a couple months into the actual like me getting into crypto Twitter and joining the community, maybe a couple months later I discovered Richard Hart, and you know, his content is very good, and you know, I've even gone back recently to watch some of his streams, even in like 2017 and early 2017, where he was kind of just dropping some you know, bits of knowledge and wisdom and stuff like that, but was more of like a Bitcoin maximalist. So it's kind of interesting to see that he can go from, you know, Bitcoin maximalist, and then, or actually from someone that was involved in Bitcoin very early on, and then go from maximalist to someone that, sorry about this, guys, shit. Not trying to have more messages go off like that. That sucks. But anyways, it's cool that he changed his opinion. So he went from liking Bitcoin to still liking Bitcoin, but now liking Ethereum, and then creating HEX on top of Ethereum, which is just a really cool concept. I mean, a lot of other things like EOS, you know, EOS had a very successful launch, and it's pretty cool that HEX is kind of emulating that in a certain way, where it's doing 351, I believe, days of God damn it, dude, I'm sorry. Let's do I guess we'll just have to keep having those notifications go off. Let's do this. not trying to do anything funky here. Let's just come back here. Let's just stop sharing. Let me go back into StreamYard. You know what? We're not gonna go over the HexStat website right now. I guess I'll kind of just pivot and go back into the Richard Hart stuff, because I mean, he's the creator that made the program, and you know, he's definitely done a lot of good. So yeah, you can go into hexdex.win for the for the Uniswap, and as you guys saw in the video that I just did, I did 1 Ethereum and got to 71,000, whatever it was, HEX. So it's cool that HEX does what it says it's going to do. The people on even my Twitter, you know, Brian Jones and whatnot, the people just blatantly calling it a scam and you know, blocking me for promoting it. That's totally fine. But you know, it just goes to show you that a lot of people in the community itself, like I know Richard has a lot more of a stark way of putting it, but just a lot of people in the crypto community itself, they don't do their own research, and they kind of just blindly follow. So cool. We've gone live for an hour, which is pretty cool. I'm still gonna keep going just because why the fuck not? But this is what I'm sipping on, some Blue Moon Iced Coffee Blonde. So yeah, shout out to Richard Hart, the creator and yeah, pretty much I guess founder of HEX. I mean, he came up with the idea, and him and some other programmers and developers, you know, worked on the code to make it right and make sure that what was it, that like, yeah, longer pays better, and that the short stakes can't, you know, that they can't, you know, he pretty much, when they were developing the contract code and whatnot, they fixed some of the bugs that could have made it where, you know, other people were being compensated for ending their stakes early versus actually doing longer stakes. So it's cool that the actual program is all the code's complete, and anyways, HEX is a cool program, cool project, and cool cryptocurrency. So just want to say shout out to the HEX community. We got Ryan Lopez and Terry White, KNTX, Hex Toshi. You know, happy Father's Day to everyone out there. The blonde coffee moon is slapping. Blue moon is slapping. It really is, bro. It's more of a coffee taste. You know, someone asked me when I was at the store buying it, they said, hey, like, does this taste more of like a coffee, or does it taste more like a beer? And it's like, yeah, it definitely tastes more like a coffee. So that's pretty cool. So let's see, what else do I want to talk about? You know, I wrote just like only a couple of notes on my index card before actually making this video. I was watching the John McAfee and Richard Hart stream actually just now on my phone before going live, while I was trying to configure the StreamYard thing, and that was a pretty good episode, I'd say. But so another thing that I have on my index card that I haven't gone over yet, that I've kind of covered a little bit, is, you know, I've talked about HEX is cool because the actual project is complete and it does what it says it does. The thing that, you know, one of Richard's videos, he was saying, and it's kind of cool, he the way that he phrases things, you know, he's very eloquent in the way that he talks, especially when live streaming. So I definitely look forward to being as eloquent or similarly, you know, the more that I do these streams and the more that I can think on air. But anyways, one of his videos he was saying was like attention capitalism, like what they spend their attention on, and I think it's kind of like a big thing to think about when like considering HEX and considering the competition, because because like I was in the Litecoin community, and that was actually after Bitcoin, after that one time, or actually a few times that I used it on Circle. Litecoin was the first coin that I like really got into. But when you compare like, you know, even Litecoin, what was it? It was just a pretty much a clone, a copy of Bitcoin, but the supply was more and the actual transaction times were faster because of the times per block. But when you compare HEX to the actual competition, like Litecoin and, you know, even just some of these other ones that are top one, I mean, you know, even Ethereum, like Richard says, HEX is doing things that its competitors are not doing, and they're trying to enable them now, but they're experiencing some trouble. Like, you know, Richard has mentioned on some of his streams that, you know, HEX can already do, you know, pretty much paying you interest for you know, trustless interest for actually staking, and that Ethereum is trying to do the same thing with going from like the proof of work to proof of stake, and then being able to actually get, you know, rewards from that, if I'm not mistaken. So it's cool that, you know, HEX is already, you know, number 22 as we see on the actual the website right there. On the Nomics website. I blanked out on it for a second, but we can see that we're already like 23 on the Nomics website, and, you know, that's really cool. I mean, this program, this cryptocurrency, hasn't even been, you know, live for a year, and we're already at those kinds of numbers. So it's just really incredible to see like where we think this is going to go, because some people think, you know, on the actual big payday itself, that it's going to, you know, drop a whole bunch and just dump the price, and other people I've heard about talking, and maybe even myself too, they are, you know, maybe you know, Litecoin Moses said this on the Discord syndicate, but he said like some people, their stakes, they might be a little bit heavy towards the actual big payday day itself, and not actually spread out very well as far as like trying to earn some, you know, passive income, or just delay that, you know, gratification a little bit more. So it's pretty interesting to think about stuff like that. Like even just a little video that I did here with the, you know, the 10,000 HEX. I mean, let's see what that's even worth. Sorry about this, guys. Let's just see what that was worth. Still got 4 people in the chat. So, you know, $32 for 10,000 HEX, and on big payday in 151 days on November 19th. It's cool that I'm going to receive, you know, in today's value, pretty much double that. So what is that? 64. So roughly 64. You know, that's really cool. That's really cool. And, you know, when my brother asks about like, hey, do you think it's going to dump on that day? I mean, you know, I definitely think that, you know, some people are going to cash in some profits on that day, and, you know, some of my stakes end on that day as well. But, you know, it's cool about this thing that's cool about this cryptocurrency is you can stake, I mean, to 15 years pretty much at the longest. You know, so you can go to 15 years at the longest, and let me actually go back and just share my screen. You know, I'm almost done with this, guys. I really don't got much more content to cover than this. Kind of getting out of things to talk about, but I mean, we can see as we go back here. You know, 5555. You know, we can go out 15 years and, you know, theoretically, if I were to actually do this, this many hex, 131,367, which actually, let's see how much that's. 400 and call 420. If we were to do that for 15 years, I mean, that's a long time that you are actually, letting the money mature and letting the actual crypto do its thing. The other thing that's cool, about this, guys, is the actual interest that you earn. So you can see that on this actual wallet on day 157 was the earliest that I got in. Definitely not going to show the main wallet because just don't want to be sharing those numbers. But this is at least the information that you can see with the actual interest that you're earning. Let's see. So on the highest one, I've earned 708 hex, and I'm pretty sure what that's from is from people actually ending their stakes early and doing the emergency end stake. So I'm not going to actually do it, but if you just click this button, it's not going to automatically end stake. You'd have to hit the actual end stake from there, which I'm not going to do, which is why I'm going to move the mouse like that. But anyways, it's cool that this does what it says it's going to do. If you I have none of them that are at 50% on this wallet. So on my other wallet, I've got stuff that are, stakes that are at 50%. If you wanted, theoretically, you could, from what I know, you could end your stake at 50%, and it shouldn't, as long as you have like 90 days or something like that, it shouldn't actually eat into the principal. It's just going to not give you any of the bonuses in Big Payday that you would normally receive from actually serving the amount of days that you said you're going to do. So I've heard of some people talking about that they're going to, and I might do this myself too, but end your stake at about 50% so you're not eating into the principal, and then pushing that stake out longer. Because some people, like I said, and like Litecoin Moses said, they're heavily, they're out proportionately staked until the big payday, as opposed to, delaying gratification a little bit longer. Even just like 6 months after big payday, you can see on different websites like HEXstat or something like that. Maybe it's Hex.vision, but you can see when people are actually going to end their stakes. So anyways, that's pretty much all I got to talk about. I'm kind of out of content for the rest of the stream right now, but hope everyone enjoyed the little stream right there. I showed my brother how to get into Hex, and you guys can still see me. So anyways, I showed my brother how to get into Hex and started him off with I think $40 that I sent him worth of Ethereum, and then helped him set up a wallet and into MetaMask and actually stake the Hex itself. So and I think I did show you guys how to do the referral, right? So this is your Hex referral link. It's just your Ethereum address, which mine is just this one, at least on this wallet. This is your Ethereum address, so it's just that plus the hex.win. So this is the actual referral program and thing like that you can shill on, Twitter with your friends. You can, pretty much anyone that you're getting into Hex, you can give them this link, your link, and if you have them get to it, start them off with this link, so then they get 10% more, and so that you get 10% more too. Let's see, huge Satoshi bonus. Shit, dude. To be honest, I'm kind of forgetting about this one. No one seems to mention the huge Satoshi bonus. I'm kind of blanking on that one. That one too. let's see here. You know, Terry, I'm sorry, I'm not able to answer the question. The Satoshi bonus, I'm totally forgetting what that was in regards to. Was it big payday or something that's in regards to? Because I mean stake bonuses, but I don't see Satoshi bonus. Anyways, man, yeah, I'm not really sure what that one is, man. But hope everyone enjoyed the video. Go to nomics.com. That will show the actual accurate readings of HEX. I'm actually curious if it has a chart on there. Okay, so not the best chart. But I mean, you know, not the best chart as far as this website. I mean, the actual chart itself is amazing. You know, to anyone that had been following Richard for a long time, like I have, they were excited, and I was very excited too, to get into this project and see what it was about. Because anything that Richard has done, like the Sci-Vive, man, those books, those separate chapters and whatnot are very profound, you know, very wise, and very helpful to anyone, especially like my age. That so yeah, anyone that's my age, you know, I think could really benefit from, you know, Richard Hart's content, the Sci-Vive. I was telling my brother about it, like that I printed every single page, and it's like 500 pages, something like that. Okay, so Passive Crypto Show. He's going on right now. Let me just show you who this guy is. Let's see. So this guy's going live, just so you know. Let's just mute that so y'all don't hear. Or maybe that kind of volume. Anyway, so this guy's going over Passive Crypto Show, 772 subscribers. He's going over HEX.business. To be honest, I really don't really know much about HEX.business. What I do know is it's the Hexy. Oh shit! You know what? Maybe people have been trying to get into this broadcast. Okay, no, I don't see anyone. Oops. I don't see anyone was trying to join the stream. I thought I might have accidentally ignored someone. But anyways, Hexy. So this is something that's built on top of HEX, but I really don't know a whole lot about it. So consume this guy's content if you want to know some more about it. Hex Money, Hex.business version 2, fundamentals, mathematically inbuilt. So similar to HEX, sounds like there's already fundamentals built into Hexy. I know it's built on top of HEX. I don't know much more about it though. But I know Funding Jim and people on the Telegram, they, you know, there's a separate Telegram for Hex.business and stuff like that. So no one seems to mention the huge Satoshi bonus, and then he says, these are Bitcoins that Satoshi could free claim and should be added to the big payday. So yeah, the actual more amount of free claims that are done in HEX, it increases the amount of the big payday, if I'm not mistaken. My brother, thanks for the stream, Bran. So to Terry White's point, you know, if Satoshi were to free claim, then yeah, that would make the actual payday bonus go up significantly, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, it's definitely a possibility. You know, definitely wouldn't rule it out. But, I mean, Richard said this a million times too, that whoever Satoshi is, I mean, the keys have, you know, per what he said, from what I remember, the keys have moved a couple of times, you know, but I don't know. I don't know if that would happen, if they would actually free claim the HEX, because from what Richards has said before, he thinks that they're either you know, dead, or they I don't know, if their keys are lost or something, or I don't know what he thinks per se. But do I think Satoshi could free claim his HEX? You know, it'd be cool if he did. But even if he did right now, he'd be half, you know, his actual amount that he'd be able to claim in HEX would be half taken away, because each week of the actual so from the actual day that the HEX launched, which was like December 3rd, I think, from that day, a week after, you would lose like 1% of your actual stack when it comes to free claiming. So right now we're a little bit more than halfway. Satoshi would be, you know, his actual amount of HEX that he got would be eaten into quite a bit. So that's actually one thing. That's actually a really good question to, I guess, end it here maybe. Is that, you know, a couple of the people that have listened to my tweets on Twitter, which we can just see. So a couple of the people that have actually, yeah, right here, that have actually read my my tweets, like a couple of them actually responded and said, let me go back into StreamYard. A couple of them responded and they said, you know, hey, what is this HEX thing? Let's do stop sharing screen. So they said, you know, what is this HEX thing? You know, I want to get involved. And I said, hey, you know, as long as you had Bitcoin before, I think it was like on or before December 2nd, then you could free claim. You know, a lot of people might be salty in Twitter and might just call it a scam. Those people you can just ignore, or if you want, you can try and educate them. But some people, at least, they're willing to listen. And one person actually reached out to me yesterday and said, you know, hey, I'm interested in free claiming it. So I linked them to Richard's video of how to free claim if you owned Bitcoin on December 2nd. So that's definitely another thing you can do, is just if you get someone involved in the HEX, you know, let them know what the actual cryptocurrency is about. But if you do get them involved, you know, give them your referral link. That way you get 10% bonus and they get 10% bonus. So that's pretty much where I'm going to end this, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. The stream's gone on an hour and 20 minutes. Appreciate everyone that followed. And back into the D-Live. I just do want to say thank you again for, oh, Hex Toshi, he followed. Let's make you a moderator. So much to learn, but we are so far ahead of the game. Irmif, that's very true, my friend. That couldn't have said it better myself, to be honest. Let me see if I can see that comment real quick. So yeah, to Irmif's point, I mean, you know, it's still super early, and you know, we got a little bit less than 50%, 100-something days on the actual Hex.vision, whatever it is. We got a little bit, you know, left to go in the actual adoption, the amplifier phase of HEX. And I think once this is done, I think it's going to go up significantly, and it's going to continue going up because the actual cryptocurrency itself was designed to pump. And especially when people lock up their coins like I've done, not with all of them, but, you know, with the majority of them, you know, it's just going to make the actual value of the coins that are in open supply, it's going to make their value go up significantly. So the more that people lock up, the better. Irmif, peace out. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for people going on the D-Live, and appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on the next broadcast. I'll definitely do a little bit more preparation next time for the notifications or the tabs itself. I want to be a little bit more prepared the next time that I go live. But hope everyone's having a good Sunday, good Father's Day, and I'll see everyone on the flip side. Also, before I end this, go to Telegram. Hex is on Telegram. Should have entered this properly, but yeah, Hex is on Telegram, and you know, go follow Richard Hart on Twitter. Go follow Ryan Lopez. He's doing stuff. I just started getting into the content posting, at least in regards to Hex, maybe a couple months ago, something like that. And I just kind of felt compelled especially after RG3 stream. I said, man, you know, this guy seems pretty cool, and a lot of people in the Hex community are cool. You know, I want to get out there as well and not just be under an alias the whole time. So it's nice that this is the cryptocurrency that got me to do that, where you know, I was in the Litecoin community, like I said, but you know, at a certain point, you gotta come to reality and be like, man, the founder already sold his coins. As far as Litecoin, you know, when you compare, just say Hex to other projects, it's like, man, in my opinion, nothing else really compares. So it's kind of cool to come to that realization for me personally. When I had followed Richard for a long time, I said, you know, I'm gonna get into his project when he gets into it, and then I ended up selling all the Litecoin and just trading that because, you know, I like the idea of just letting the actual contract do the work itself. It's trusted. It's had multiple audits, so I like all of that it has. So that's where I'm going to end it, guys. You know, Terry White, thank you for the comments. I mean, really appreciate your help. And then also Ryan Lopez, KNTX, you're a cool guy. Appreciate, you know, hanging out with you on like the Discord syndicate and stuff like that. That was kind of cool. Hextoshi, happy to see you, my friend. I've seen you many times before on the syndicate and Hexologist show. Also, should have said, go follow Hexologist if you haven't already. He's on D Live as well. Maybe I can drop his link real quick. Because if you're not following Hexologist, what the hell are you doing? He got wrongfully booted. He got the frickin' boot is what he got on YouTube. Let me share this real quick here. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, there we go. Let's share this to the YouTube chat real quick here. Litecoin Moses, what's up, my friend? Shit, do I not have you as a mod? One second here, let me get everyone to the mod status that needs to be the mod status, you know? Okay, cool, yeah, he's mod too. It's weird, like it doesn't look like they're a mod on my screen, because it's not completely updated, but it says they're a mod when I actually click on their name. Irma says, need a Litecoin pump so I can get out and put into ETH and Hex. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong screen. Well, let me just tell you about something about that, my friend. You know, it's almost like I feel about a 401k sometimes, is that it's almost better to, you know, just not invest. I mean, for me, I'm young, so I can make more risks, or at least I feel like I want to. But it's almost better to like not invest in that. And you know, if you were to invest even in the 2017 like bull runs and whatnot, you could have made a lot of money. Or even with something like Hex, I would rather put my money into something like Hex versus, you know, the traditional finance system. I think once people see like, oh, you know, I made 1x, 2x, 3x, 100x gains, that, you know, a lot of people they want that reality, and honestly, in Bitcoin, that reality not going to happen anytime soon. to Richard's point on the Hexologist show, some people, they were saying like even one guy that follows me on Twitter, his name is Crypto Charles. Shout out to him with the Crypto Charles podcast, something like that. But anytime that I've mentioned Hex and whatnot, like he had a tweet that said like Bitcoin to 100,000, ETH to like 10,000 or 20,000, and like when do you think that day's going to happen? Day's probably not going to happen for for a long time. But what we can see is that Hex is pumping now, and or at least relatively to those other cryptos, like Richard was talking about having a and let me just do this down just a little bit. But he was talking about having a shirt with Bitcoin from a year out, something like that, from 2020 to now. And usually the graph is just like this, and then have that on one line, and then Hex have that be on the same line as where Bitcoin starts, and it's up like this, and then right now it's kind of settled. But compared to Bitcoin, Bitcoin's like right here, and Hex is like up here, So as far as actual percentage goes, so it's cool that Richard, invented, and that he came up with this idea to have Hex, because when he talked about it being similar to his first experiences of mining Bitcoin with no block pool or something like that, then that's pretty cool. And it's pretty cool that he says that he feels that Hex is a similar opportunity to back in 2010 when he first got in. So it's pretty cool to think about that the adoption amplifier, it's only for less than 1 year, and it's pretty cool that that opportunity is going to end, where you can have massive gains compared to even the people that own Bitcoin. If you invest in the adoption amplifier, your gains are going to be significantly more, and that's for the purpose of creating new whales, and that's for the purpose of adopting the amplification of the actual crypto itself. So share your ref links. I showed you how to do that in this video, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see some of the websites that I went on to, hex.live, hex.vision, things like that. You can also go support Hexologist, which I just put his link in there. So go watch a show. I think it starts in about, maybe like an hour or something like that. So right now, go tune in to a Hexologist in about an hour and a half, something like that, an hour to an hour and a half, and I'll see y'all guys on the flip. Thank you for the support on the live stream. I was happy that I was able to get DLive working. That was nice for RG3. I don't know how you were streaming on DLive and YouTube, but the StreamYards, appreciate you kind of introducing that to me, because that was my first experience using it, and it's cool that you can natively have like 6 people watching stream at once. So appreciate everyone watching, and happy Father's Day to everyone. Last thing he says, Hextoshi says, Ermif Noi, which do you think will pump harder in the next 2 weeks, Litecoin or Hex? That is the answer of what you want to be in right now. I completely agree. Don't know if I finished my my topic there, but yeah, I converted all my Litecoin to Hex, and I had actually held quite a lot of losses on Litecoin, and I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to sell now, because if I every single day Hex is just becoming more valuable, especially when you consider the shares, and it's like, man, whatever little amounts that I have left in like Litecoin and some of these other cryptocurrencies, I put that into Hex personally. Not saying that you have to as well right now, but I agree with Hextoshi's comment, like, which do you think will pump harder in the next 2 weeks, Litecoin or Hex? And personally, we're over halfway to the end of like the adoption amplifier, I think we're gonna see significant amount of pump. But 5 Litecoin per ETH really hurts, LOLs. 5 Litecoin per ETH. That's not that bad, man. I mean, anyways, yeah. When you just consider the value of it, personally, I recommend and I do it myself. I mean, if you're getting into HEX, it's not a bad idea to you don't have to have everything staked. I hear a lot of people about the 555. That's great. I've got no problems with that, but to stake maybe like all of the cryptocurrency, like some people have such linear thinking where they think like, yeah, just stake all of it for 555. Cool, I'm in the 555 gang. But it's like, man, you got to diversify a little bit, pay yourself on the big payday. It was 3 per ETH when I broke even. Yeah, I would be curious to see what you end up doing there. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So good luck with your HEX stakes. Exactly, Terry White. That's exactly right, man. Because when I first got into this, and maybe you guys have seen it on Hexologist chat sometimes, but when I first got into this, I wasn't, even sure what the hell MetaMask was. So I created a couple wallets, and one of them ended up having a decent amount that I had staked from the very beginning. So long story short, what I wanted to say there was, may come on stream one day, Ermish. Yeah, dude, that'd be cool, man. That'd really be cool. The more the merrier. I'm just spitballing this right now, and pretty much just do my thing as RT3 says. Got the the drink in one hand and water bottle in the other, and just doing the stream. But it's the one crypto that really got me out there and actually using my real name and not just an alias. So anyways, guys, shout out to everyone. Last thing, I guess I'll just put up with Terry White. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So good luck with your HEX stakes. I couldn't agree more, my friend. Couldn't agree more. And not sure yet if I am gonna join the Hexologist party. Ryan Lopez, to answer your question, thoughts on HXB or HXY? Holy shit, I didn't even know there was an HXB. I don't even know what the hell that is. I know the HXY. To be honest, man, I haven't even looked into it that much. All I know is it's built on top of HEX and the HEX business, and I know the guys that are developing that, they seem to know what the hell they're doing. They seem very, very knowledgeable. It's something that I really need to get into and at least do some more research on what it's about, because when I see Funding Jim is into it, when I see Ryan Lopez is into it, and some of these other people, it's pretty. I mean, even Richard Hart mentioned about the wallet that Hexy had like on their phone and stuff. Isn't HXB betting? Yeah, I'm not sure. But I mean, even if it is, the last thing I'll say is it's kind of like what I was just watching a stream before this. It's kind of like what Richard Hart says. Like the second that we can get someone to trade HEX with leverage, like short it, Richard said that he was going to give them that link. So to the haters, if they wanted to short it, then they could. But what he was saying is he wanted it to be like a decentralized finance where they would actually have to use HEX as the collateral and not settle in virtual dollars and stuff like that. So my thoughts on the two are I need to look into them, especially let me do that. So I need to look into them to answer your question, my friend. But for the people that are out there, look into Ryan Lopez. Go to his channel. Let's see if I can do that here. So I already showed you passive crypto. Yeah, go to Ryan Lopez. He's almost at 1,000 guys. So if you're watching this and you haven't seen his channel or his show, you should definitely go on there and give him a subscribe, give him a like video, I did actually watch this episode the other day about the HXB. Right, I mean a little bit about the HXY is what I meant, the V2 launch. I didn't watch the whole video, but anyways, guys, follow the people in the community. You can see he's doing his thing up here with the banner, the Ryan Lopez, and got all the links there. So he's definitely got his shit together, So that's the cool thing about HEX, guys, is the actual community itself. It's the reason that I got involved in this, involved in it as well. So that's it, guys. Hope everyone has a good night. Not into Hexy. Seems like a derivative. Creates more coins and dumps the HEX. See, yeah, exactly. Because I know from what I've heard of RG3, Ryan Lopez, and oh yeah, Litecoin Moses too. They, from what I remember them hearing at least, they had like a completely separate wallet, and from what it sounded like, some of them were just playing around with like small amounts relative to maybe their main stash of HEX, things like that. So I think if you are going to get into the not derivatives, but like if you're going to mess around with the other projects, which I clearly haven't done yet, I think it's important to if you're going to play around with it, start small, because just like with anything, when you're first getting into HEX, I think it's important, if you're onboarding someone, start small. Like with my brother, I gave him like $40 worth of Ethereum, and then got him into it, and then it's like, if you want to do it on your own, you can, you know how, but study though, but skeptical for sure. Same here, man. Yeah, I'm skeptical about everything. I mean, definitely, and that's kind of how I felt when I first heard about Hexy like a couple months ago. Was like kind of not skeptical, but I guess just more so like hexologist, where when he talks about like HEX is fine enough, that's kind of how I feel, especially since I've been into it more early. But I don't discount that, hey, there's other opportunities elsewhere, and that's the cool thing about the HEX community itself, is people are always building on top of it. So it's definitely something to look into. And if you're going to, start small, and then once you understand it, do whatever risk you want to do. But just like with anything, start small, because some people, they, even myself included, on like day one, I didn't know what the hell I was doing on the actual go.hex.win website, and because I had only used MetaMask like one time, and I accidentally sent, natively the MetaMask from the browser to the actual contract address. So donated some lovely Ethereum to that. So you got to know what you're doing, and if you're gonna get someone into it, or if they're interested in getting into it, then I would definitely recommend like showing them how to do it safely, or at least linking them to a video, or walking them through if they want to know, because last thing you want is someone to like accidentally send a decent amount of change over there. Yeah, can make money on Uniswap trading it. You're definitely right about that, man. I mean, yeah, it's there's definitely people that are doing that, trading it, and even to the point of my video was that I wanted to show people how to use the Uniswap, because that was one thing that Ryan Lopez, or sorry, not Ryan Lopez, that was one thing that Crypto Coffee, that he, his video that I linked on Twitter on Brian Jones, his video that I linked to got like 20 likes and 4 retweets, and that video itself goes over like staking and similar to what I did, but I did want to show in this video like how to use the Uniswap. So it's cool that, yeah, you can definitely make more money and make more shares actually by in the smaller amounts buying on Uniswap and then staking it on the go.hex.win/stake thing itself. So that's it, guys. I'm ending it here. Have a good day. Happy Father's Day. Trading Hexy. Okay, cool. Out of here. Thanks to everyone watching.